Hey everyone, Whiplash here, and I'm going to be checking out Windward. This is a fairly new indie game that is a naval pirate simulation kind of game, not too much unlike Sid Meier's Pirates. I would actually qualify it as Sid Meier's Pirates meets Diablo, which is really cool. I've played it for a few hours and I'm enjoying it greatly. I decided I wanted to make a new character and play some multiplayer, so I thought I'd go ahead and stream it. See if anyone wanted to check it out. So let's take a look here. Yep, I deleted my other characters, so this will be a new character. And I'm going to play on the beginner East Coast server here. They've got it set on pretty much the defaults. And there's 4 factions in the game that have different strengths. The red faction is like the war faction. They have different skills that help them fight a little better. Green is trading. Yellow, I might have that backwards. One of them is trading, one of them is diplomacy. And blue is the exploration class, which seems to be the best to me so far, the one I'm enjoying playing the most. These maps can be randomly generated or created customly. Whatever is the starting zone, which I can say for each race right now is these corner squares. If you look in the upper right corner here where it says region, when I hover over one, for example, it says requires 0 with the icon there. That's your talent level. As you level up, that's because each zone goes up in level. Like you need to get to level 6 to get to either of these. You have to get to level 9 to get to this one. And the levels go up more and more the further away you get from your starting point. And that's where it's a little Diablo-esque. There's loot and different enemy types, enemy level, so forth. You'll see as we go. I'm going to start out here. I'm going to play as the Sojourn faction, which is the Explorer class. Also, the PvP element of the game is that different factions are normally not at war with each other. They all are in a neutral state fighting against pirates, but you can challenge territories, and then a big PvP battle ensues between different races to control parts of the map. So it's also got a little bit of a kind of strategic meta level with controlling the map, taking over areas and stuff. Well, I'm going to start here in the starting area of the Sojourn. Their ships are built for speed, and weapons have fantastic accuracy. Seems to be my favorite so far, and it's my favorite color as well. Alright, here we go. So you'll see already, I think that this game graphically is similar to Sid Meier's Pirates. There's been so many different great space, I only supposed to say space for some reason, naval and pirate simulations throughout the years, like Sea Dogs and Age of Sail and Age of Pirates and Sid Meier's Pirates. This is more of an action, quick fight kind of, not as realistic simulation style as, like, say, the Age of Pirates, City of Abandoned Ships, for example. So this is the starting area that I was in. I can travel north or west to get to one of those next zones that would be level 6. This is like the level 1 zone. These are different towns you can do trading with, and there are also like outposts people have founded for defensive purposes and so forth. First thing I want to do is set the keys all the way I want. You can right click on anything on the inventory to be able to set a key. It's pretty nice that way. You can change things. It's very intuitive. And then I'll go over what all these are. Okay, so first of all, your inventory. I want that on that key, actually. So this is like your stats. Think of it again like in a Diablo kind of manner. You get different items and upgrades along the way that you can equip on your character that change your stats and so forth. These are different customizations to your ship, different hull types and colors, sail types and colors and so forth. Your main inventory is for loose items of that nature. Then you have your cargo space. The starting ship only has 2 cargo spaces, meaning I can only take basically 2 active quests or try to trade with 2 slots until I am able to buy a better ship. Then you have the talent screen. This is your level up screen. As you gain experience, you gain talent points, and there's different trees here. These different specializations down here have to do with multiplayer. I'm not going to be using that unless I actually group up with people. But at the beginning here, you've got stuff like reinforced hull and sails, better accuracy, better luck in trading, and so forth. And then again, there was the main map there. And then if I go to the fast travel map, again, as I was saying, see these adjacent zones require 6 talent points have been earned. Basically like being level 6. You could think of yourself as your level being, as I get talent points and spend them, there'll always be a 0 here as I'm spending them, but on this side will be how many I've earned total. So once I have a 6 there in total, then I'm free to fast travel to this zone. Oh, I believe you can travel there manually before you get to that level, but it'd be a little outdated for me right now. So I'll be doing some quests in this first zone to level up a bit. Players, these are people on the server. And then instance is how you can create a specific individual instance for either combat or questing and trading and invite your friends into it and so forth. It's pretty neat. Alright, here I am at my first town. Let's take a look at what's going on here. They've got different things to buy and sell. When you go to the map and hover over a town, you get to see what its abundances and shortages are, so that I could look and try to make a plan of what maybe I'd want to try to trade. For example, here they would probably pay more for wheat, craft, spices, marble, and leather, and so forth. But I'm not going to do that yet. These are different items for sale. You have some basic resources. You start here with gold, wood, stone, and gunpowder, and these are all needed for different things like firing your guns, doing repairs and stuff. And you can buy packages of those to gain some, but you also gain some like loot drops, Diablo style, as you go. And they have some different things already I could buy here, like if I wanted to buy a better crew, you can see right here it shows how their stats are better, higher accuracy, higher armor. That would improve my overall stats by those numbers by equipping it. It looks like someone just bought it, actually. It looked like it was a good deal, but I don't have any money to spend here. We're gonna take this quest here. Oi, Captain! A bunch of gentlemen types in fancy suits are seeking passage to Farnaby. Farnaby? When questioned, they claim to be some important negotiators on a matter of utmost importance. Something about saving the world or other such nonsense. Who cares, as long as they pay? Yes? Yes. Let's take it. You start out in a sloop, and then as you earn money, you can upgrade to different ships. In Sid Meier's Pirates, the Sloop of War was awesome. Apparently in this game, a lot of people skip over it right to a schooner. And then later, the Corvette, I believe, is the ship of choice. There's also like a hidden ship you can get by following the storyline. Hey, Reno, how you doing? No rumors here. I picked up a quest to take some passengers to Farnaby, whatever that is. That's way down here, so... Alright, there's 2 ways to control yourself in this. You can use your WASD for, you know, forward and back and your steering. It's got a bit of like an analog control to it. If you watched on here as I adjust my speed, if I hold down W and S and go forward and back, this is like... That's like full throttle. That's like half throttle, and so forth. Like full sail, half sail. You can also pilot the ship with the mouse just by clicking and holding, like Diablo style. Left click does that, and then right click stops quickly. You can also just hit the spacebar to slam on the brakes quickly if you need to. Let me see here. Alright, go complete this first quest, see what we get from it, and pick up some more, and just go grind out some experience, I guess. So how you doing, Reno? Saw you guys were playing some Counter-Strike today. Did you rack up some big wins, or...? There we go, that quest is completed. I did not pick up any talent points yet, but I made a little bit of money and so forth, and... Like any of these type of Diablo-esque RPGs, there's a lot of grinding at the beginning here to earn money to buy the different upgrades, items. There's tons of different randomized loot that are really neat that affect your stats in different ways. Let's hunt down a pirate or two right away. How about that? Yeah, I'll take a cargo run at the same time. Alright. This should get me right into a combat right away. Usually spawns the ship pretty close to you. Oh wow, awesome, Reno. Congrats. Master Guardian 2, I don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive. I'm hungry too, not you say that. I should have ate something before I started streaming. See, this bar up here shows that the region I'm in right now is controlled by Soldier in my race. Other races could challenge for this control. There goes a player with a very nice ship. That's a big ship. Oh, I just crashed into shallows. And then I can show here the repair system. Basically like a healing spell, if you think about it in a Diablo term. It uses a little bit of my wood. That's where I was saying that you have to make sure you gather and keep up on those supplies, keep them on hand so you can do things like repair your ship, always fire your guns and so forth. I just completed some quest without realizing it. Did someone sink? Oh, the ship that I had to do. Someone else sunk them, I guess. So I didn't even get to show it to you. Well, there'll be plenty of combat to be had. Alright, I've made 130 so far. I'm just rolling in the dough. When you look at these prices, you can see it's a bit of a grindy game early, maybe. Buying spices from Seaton Castle is bound to earn a profit when sold in Fannonville. These sightseeing trips seem to be good experience off, and we'll take that. And ferry passengers. I want to grind out some money and experience here real quick. Oh, I've got my first talent point, and I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it. There's a lot of interesting things here. I'd like to get this luck unlocked fairly early. Seems to be like a magic find, which would be a useful skill. We got reinforced hull, reinforced sails. I read you don't have to worry about this as much early. That you get pretty high level before they start targeting your sails directly. Increased damage. This is another good one early. Increased steering, better maneuverability. This is increased accuracy, and this is better... Uh-oh, what's this? A nearby town has been captured by pirates. Until you capture it back, this foul cesspool of corruption will keep sending out new pirate ships. Alright, we're going to go help with that. But let me just finish here. Diplomacy. So this one allows you to get better prices, make better rewards, and so forth. So I'm going to probably go into one of these here first. I think we'll take this steering one first. Oh, and anytime you're in town, you can pay money to respec your skills as well, which is nice. So again, it's got a kind of Diablo-esque / Borderlands kind of game mechanic, but with action, naval, ship, pirate feel, tone, aesthetic. Where is Shenandover or whatever? Over here. And capture Descriptionville? That must be a player named town. Or else that's a mistake. Reach Descriptionville. Could it have been Seaton Castle? Because that's purple, it looks like. Someone else took that over. Oh no, there is a town, Descriptionville. Okay, well... What am I trying to get to? This place, and this place. So, okay. Set sail, Captain! These little crates you find along the way, you'll see it had stone, wood, whatever. Like I said, you find loose resources that way. There's some cool little upgrades, too. Like, you have to kind of roll right over these right now, but... the first play character I made, I found like a grappling hook thing that would automatically pick loot up from a distance. So again, like that Diablo-esque kind of mechanics. Increased loot pickup range kind of thing. You'll notice it makes a little white path on the map here showing you which way to go, which I think I would turn off ultimately if I could. It's a little too noobified. It's a ship game, you know. Part of it should include having to do some basic navigation, like looking at the map and knowing where you want to turn on your own. Maybe that's just me. Have you any coffee, Whiplash? My crew's asleep. Well, no, I'm afraid you're in trouble, sir. I do not have any coffee. No, I have to go to Chell Pierce, but I also have to go to these two. I'll knock this out quick because I'll probably complete the quest, then we'll come south and complete those. These sightseeing ones are generally to visit 4 or 5 of the towns in the area you're in. And we're working our way down towards that town that was taken over by the pirates, and we will help to liberate that town, destroy all the pirate ships. There we go. That mission is complete. Now I can ferry these passengers to Shenover. It's a good thing that's on the way to the pirate place, because I don't know if it would be nice to take the passengers with me into a pirate battle. They'll be like, you know, it's just right over there. Just drop us off on that little island or something, you know. It's all good. We don't really want to see your pirate battle too much. We're just trying to go visit our grandmother who's sick. Shenover. Drop these people off. Get off my boat. Alright. I could have been grabbing other quests all this time, but I didn't want to get too confused. Because of my OCD nature, I end up jumping all over the place. And let's focus here on doing this. We're going to head out and fight some pirates. The map seems a little messed up here. Do I have to go this way? No. That's a weird generation, the way that it looks like you can get through there, kind of, but you can't. So this is a nice strategic point here. Good spot for a lookout tower. Alright, I hear some combat going on already. Here we go. You just gotta keep them in your broadsides to fire at them, but my race has this special ability here, which gives a nice focused blast every so often on a cooldown, which does considerably more damage. And then after battles, you just repair up real quick. The way this map takeover mechanic works, as pirates or also in the PvP aspect, other nationalities, when they take over a town, they can start trying to take over other towns, taking over forts and so forth, and slowly try to wrest control of the entire map in that manner. When they take over a town, it'll spawn random ships every so often, but if you can hold it off here long enough to clear them, then you have the chance to take the town back. Whoops, hit the wrong key. Didn't mean to stop. I took a bunch of damage in this fight. I see how this town has a little flag here. It's like a sort of a capture point, a la a number of other games as well. That one we used to play, Reno, where you would take over. What was it? It's one of those Rainbow Six games. I can't seem to repair here. I guess just because there's an active combat going on within range of me. Picked up another talent point. I'm gonna to max out that steering upgrade, and then I'm going to start working down towards the luck one. I've got an item here now, so here we go. Some upgraded cannons, higher accuracy, higher critical, higher everything. So we can go ahead and equip those right away. I must dock at town to do that, though. Alright. If these are NPC ships, I can hire some of them to help me. There we go. Descriptionville. I still love this. This must have been a player-created town. It must have been. Descriptionville. Now you see we're slowly taking it over. You have to wait for this whole circle to fill up. I don't doubt that Legend of Zelda Windwalker is some influence as well, Reno. I just can't comment much to that because I've never played it, but I heard a lot of fan love for that game. Being one of the more loved Zelda games, and especially because it's so different and has some really cool sailing and other mechanics similar to this. But again, I really feel like it's also Sid Meier's Pirates meets Diablo. That's what it feels like to me. There we go, we've taken the town back. Now you see how it says we can erect a guard tower to protect it if we want. We'd have to buy it. Let's see here. I'm not sure if they have it or not. Shipment. Looks like someone's already bought them. Usually they're in this screen here. But let's see here. Now I've got a choice on my cannons. It looks like these are better. We'll equip those first and then compare against these both. Higher critical and diplomacy, but otherwise not as good. Nah. And so some of the stuff you can only salvage, some of the stuff you can sell. But that's another way that you can get your base resources that you need. Wood for repairs, stone is for building and doing upgrades and stuff. And this is for, of course, firing your guns and so forth. The sailing is very alike. Okay, yeah, I've heard good things about it. It was one of those ones I always wanted to check out via emulation if I could. Uh-oh! Now it's telling me I should start a instance. That might be something interesting to jump into. If I start the instance, it would be at my level, but an instance is really not that far different from what I'm in already now. Unless it was a combat one, then it would just be me for a half hour trying to clear enemies out of a zone. I'm not sure if anyone else would join it or I'd be alone. I do want to do that to show that, but I wanted to get a little bit of progress first, so it's kind of just telling me what it thinks I should do. I'm going to continue to do a few quests because I'm getting close actually to be able to buy a sloop of war, which I'd like to just jump right out of this ship into the next one. I know I said earlier a lot of people jump right to the schooner, but you can see that take a lot longer to grind out. The sloop of war I know has at least one more cargo slot and better overall stats. So just looking for some easy quests that go in the same direction. For example, is Nashpor, Farnbury, or Seaton Castle all near each other? Seaton Castle. Nashpor is way down here. Nashpor, Farnaby. Nashpor and Farnaby are near each other. We'll take those then. Nothing else I can carry, nothing else I can do. We just go get these people dropped off. Oh no, this is up here as a quest for me all the time until I do it. Alright, well we will do that as I said. I would like to show that. Why is it showing me to go this way? The places I want to go to is, what's this? I think it was tracking the combat instance. I'm really enjoying this game on a number of levels, because, I mean, I played Sid Meier's Pirates for so long, and the idea of one that's like this more open-world, sandboxy, again, you completely create your own maps of any shape and design you want, and it's got that kind of Diablo-esque leveling and grinding and finding cool items and stuff. I have a feeling I'll be playing this to relax and scratch that RPG itch. Alright. Excuse me for just about a minute. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'll need a little more experience to unlock my next talent point. And this is, like I was saying, when you're at towns, it's only a gold, which is weird. Maybe they don't care about, and that's good in a way. But a lot of games that have respecking make you pay, maybe it increases actually. Maybe it starts at 1 and keeps doubling or something. You know, like Borderlands, if you want to respec, it starts to get kind of costly after a while. But I do like the fact that you can respec if you don't like your build, and especially because of these different specializations. You can only choose one of them actively at a time, and there's even a time limit off, and I can click them, as you can see, so that people wouldn't abuse it. But it's like your, if you want to play a role when you're playing with other people, this game is supposed to shine most in multiplayer. I mean, this server I'm on has hundreds of people on it, and a huge open world, and I probably will join into some other group activity as things goes on, but for now I'm trying to just get my feet on the ground here, so to speak, or whatever, get my feet wet. I have a number of upgrades. I have nothing going on. My ship is like, you know, I'm weak as hell, so I want to do this one as soon as I can, but let's grind out one more level or so if we can first. Try to get that better ship. Capture Descriptionville? It's been retaken again? No, that quest must be out of date. I wonder if that's a bug or... Oh, no, wait. This is just they want me to go over there and take it. Capture it. I'm still trying to understand how the whole faction thing works. We are Sojourn, and we control this sector. There's red, yellow, green, and blue, but then there's purple, and I'm guessing that would mean those are, like, being contested right now? Like, also here it shows the bar up here is mostly blue, but a little purple, and there is a purple town here. So, I don't know if some other... I'm really not sure how that all works fully yet, but it looks like somebody took over a town here and has slightly got the control changed because of that. And I'm not sure if this relates to that. I'm already the same race as what they are, so I don't know how that would work. Chell Parents and Farnaby, are they close together at all? Not really. Ah, we've got two different Chell Parents ones, though. We'll take those. Okay. Is there anything else I could buy in the meantime that's cheap enough that would be worth it? Even though I'm trying to save up for that ship. I think these are just colors. Yeah, let's just head to this other place. You can also play this with a D-pad, with a joystick or controller, I mean. So the analog sticks control how fast you sail. And so it might superficially give that look or vibe of being like one of the classic pirate sim, you know, action trading adventures, and it is on some level, but it's clearly more got its roots in like the Diablo / Borderlands / other action RPG, CRPG games. Skill tree, you know, level loots, you know, massive numbers and variations of loots. You know, people are talking in chat about heroic items and stuff, so... Well, I'm always doing a local record, Reno, and I was sort of talking from the beginning in a way that in case I decided to throw it on my YouTube channel, but I'm not really happy with how I talked at the beginning on some stuff, so I may still do a separate... Plus, I'm never as happy with how the footage looks from XSplit as doing an actual, like, 1080p, 60 frame a second recording with DxTory. It'll look far better. I'm just describing it both for whoever's watching now and to kind of warm myself up to the idea of what I would say about it, how I would talk about it. You see this gray boundary here? If I sail into here, it'll say you're sailing to the next zone, leaving the region. That's what I was talking about. Basically, if I was to keep sailing west, I would end up in this zone here, next door to me. But right now, I'm trying to do these quests. Pick up cargo in Nashpur. Oh, I gotta go all the way the fuck back to Nashpur? That's where I was. Did I not pick up the cargo? I thought I had to deliver Oh, what the fuck? There's another player. That looks like maybe a brig, or... No, I think that might be the Sloop of War. It looks just like mine, but a slightly bigger version. Sloop of War I like. I know one of the guides I read right away said most people just skip right over it, but... The next ship is a little more expensive, and I can't see why it hurts to spend just a couple grand to have a ship that I can start doing 3 quests with right away that's a little stronger. Plus, I just have a fondness for sloops of war from Sid Meier's Pirates. The Sloop of War was my favorite ship. I'm trying to remember if it was the Sloop of War, or I think it was called the Royal Sloop, actually, in Sid Meier's Pirates. There was one certain pirate in the game, I can't remember his name right now, which one he was, because there was like 10 of them, and he wasn't one of the big names like Blackbeard, but he had a sloop of war, or a royal sloop, or whatever you call it, that was one of many people's favorite ships of the game. It depends on your play style. It was very fast and had packed a lot of punch for its size, but you know, obviously there were bigger ships that were technically better, but that thing was so maneuverable and really still was quite effective for doing cargo hauling and so forth. It was awesome. This map is fucked up. Look at the zigzaggy S maneuvers you gotta do to get to this place. Makes it a well-defended place, in all fairness, if it was like a strategic kind of thing. Maneuvering a big-ass fleet into this place to attack it would be a little more challenging, maybe. In real life, anyway. It wouldn't probably be so much in this game. It's not really that hard. Is there anywhere that's looking for, say, crafting tools or fishing tools? Rammerden says they take crafts. like to find one that's got an exclamation next to it, because I'm guessing that means like multiplier of some kind. Ah, they crafts ×2. I'm gonna buy up a bunch of crafts. I want to see how this works. Cargo, crafting tools. Buy up 2 of those, and we're gonna go all the way up to Casverence, way at the top of the map. These 2 ships hovering around me I hired earlier, so they'll basically follow me around and help me when I fight and stuff. But they'll also kind of derp out into the walls and get in my way generally. See, again, I wondered about this before. This town, it's a size 10 syndicate town? Which one is the syndicate? Common sense would be, since it's purple and there's red, blue, green, you would think that maybe red and blue mixture is purple, but it could be, it could just mean in contention in general. This is the Reds Consulate Syndicate. Okay, so someone from the yellow race took over this town for some reason. Interesting. I'd like to understand how that works more, because a lot of that mechanic has to do with how the meta layer of the game works with controlling the map and the big, greater PvP aspects, raids, large instance battles. Alright, now I should get some good money for these. What? Loss? This town had... I thought... Guess I fucked that up. Says they had a short of a crafts ×2, and I brought crafts from a place. Maybe crafting tools, dumbass, is different than crafts, right? I should have been thinking about that more. Alright, well, I just lost some stupid money. Maybe some quests will help me out. Sightseeing trip, always a profitable one. And hunt down a pirate so we can do a little fighting. Alright, there we go. We got 2 more quests up. Uh-oh, it looks as though someone's taken over Nashpur. Yep, it's pirates. So we will be going down there to liberate a town again as well. Wait a second here. Hold on. Stop. Let me track this one instead. I want to find this pirate. He's up here. Okay. Last time someone else killed him on me, which was like, come on, it's my commission. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, just when I was getting into that last song, it changes. There he is. See how those ships are helping me big time. Look at them, they're just hammering his ass. Alright boys, let's repair up! Oh, I should mention, and I should have been doing probably some of these times. Oops. This icon here, this is unique for the Sojourn race, basically, or to start with it is unique. Other races have to find an item to be able to do this, but it allows you to send a guy down and explore like wrecks under the water to find loot and so forth. So whenever that pops up, there's an opportunity to do that. I think... Hold on. Here's one. So it cost me 1 stone. I got a little, whoa, 26. I got a few things. That's nice. Guess you could look at those as in like a Borderlands fashion, like those little piles of crap that you can loot through every once in a while. It's kind of like if you want to take trouble to look through them, probably get a little bit of garbage, but... Or Diablo, like just the little corpses you come across. Nashpur? Is that... Yep, that's the one that I was gonna go liberate. Alright. I disagree with this. It looks to me like it's quicker to come down through here. Let's see if we can do that, though. There's some fighting going on around here. That's what she said, haw haw. Get out of the way, dumbass. Oh, didn't mean to ram him. Oh, now it's probably faster for me to go back down here. I'm already halfway below it. Ooh, that's an item, I think. Yeah, I've been finding items sometimes that way. See what this is allow me to change the symbol on my sail. I must dock the Tom for that. This is a storyline item that ultimately leads to the secret ship, which you can't get to. You have really far later in the game, from what I read in the guide. It's better to not even open it until you're much further along, because it'll take up a quest slot and so forth, and you can't complete it until you're pretty high level. Now here's some hull that's better than mine. Slightly better armor, diplomacy, little best hull, but better mobility and speed. I guess we'll give it a try. I need to be in town again. Whoops. Well, Nashpur is our destination. It's been taken over by pirates, so we'll have to clear that up first. Might be loot here. Yep. There's a lookout tower there that needs to be repaired. I think I'm able to do that. I don't know if it gives me experience or not, but I'm going to give it a try. Alright, mateys. We be coming to fight the pirates. And it looks like someone's already attacking the town. It must be a human player, because it had a flag from Canada, it looked like. Good on him. Let me come help him out. Nashpua! Alright, so I was thinking about equipping these. I'm going to equip this one and get rid of my old one. And let's see what this does. Did it just change it? Oh, I thought I'd have a choice. It just changed it to that particular symbol. Which is alright, but not necessarily... If I can get some money for it right now. I'll wait till I get a symbol that I really like, I guess. Cargo shipment, where is this going? Farnaby? Oh, I see now how that works. I wondered why every quest you do always takes a cargo slot. Well, basically, the sightseeing trip is I've got some people on the ship who want to see those places. It's not just like telling me, hey, please go explore the map a bit for us. It's, we got some drunk landlubbers here who really want to see the region. Pirate! I'd say overall this starting region is pretty calm then. Barely ever any pirate takeovers. I'm almost up to level 6, needed to go to the next zones. Gained my 2 more points. The guide I read talked about how important this is, and it leads towards luck, so... Art of Diplomacy up for 15%. I'm going to max that out right away because that should improve my money rewards and price on items and all that kind of crap. Alright, I've completed all my active quests. What did we pick up from this? General ammunition that is, at a glance, not really much better. No, it's much more damage for only slightly less accuracy and critical. I'm not sure what diplomacy fits into... hello, Leggy iPod. Yeah, I just created this guy in the last hour or so. I'm playing multiplayer on the US East server, I believe it's called. There's something like 161 people on here. 166. This might actually be better than mine then. Let's try it. Diplomacy drops the prices. Okay. I just was saying I wondered how it would apply to a cannonball, trying to make a joke. But I see what you mean, how it would have affected. I've just taken, actually, the 2 points to upgrade my diplomacy up to 30%. You see I'm at 0-4 talents. I've taken 2 in steering, 2 in diplomacy. Don't salvage things, always sell. Okay, well, I didn't see the option. I saw only upgrade or something like that. I do always want to sell them if I can. Who's this Nukem 266? Oh, I see. That's just any of their players it shows when they're in the zone. That's cool. Alright, I got you, laggy iPod. That makes complete sense. I'm not sure what I was going to do yet in that terms of that speciality. I'm still very new to the game. Just trying to get some money together to buy a better ship and so forth for starters. As I'm here, I might as well check what quests are available here, or if there's anything else I can pick up and carry with me. Sightseeing trip. These take you all over the place, but they're such nice big rewards. It seems like a good one to take here early. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I've played a few hours in single player before I started streaming it, so I've got and I read the official guide by the developer a couple times, so I've got a hang of the basics. I'm not by any means proclaiming to be good at it yet. I've got a grasp of how it all works. You're saying I should do trading and over questing over pirate hunts. Got it. I'll try to look and see what I can trade. Try to figure out what's the most profitable, back and forth, repeatable. Especially one that goes both ways would be nice. Like where the one I'm going from also has stuff for the other one where I could just... I don't know if that's really going to happen, but going between two places, constantly moving different things would be ideal. Oh, tell me about this laggy iPod. You'll see also that it's, I got that quest early here to start a combat instance. I could do that at any time as well. Should I knock that out right away? Would you like to watch that? I have done that by myself in single player, and I know how it works. Yeah, I know about that, laggy. Thank you. I know about the needs and wants. I made a mistake actually a little bit ago trying to take crafts from one place to another, but I actually had crafting tools instead of crafts, and I made a mistake and lost money on it. That must have been right before you came in the stream. Get out of the way. Is it really faster to go this way? I don't think so. I can get around. Whoa, hold on. Stop! I think it's faster to come down. It's here. Why would I go all the way over here? It probably would have directed me all the way around the whole goddamn thing. Alright, well, thank you, Leggy. I was just thinking I wanted to knock that out so that it, wasn't up here anymore. It's sort of like an active quest for me to do. And I've done it before, I know how to do it. But I was going to try to level up or find an item or two, or maybe even buy a better ship before I did it. I know it's instanced to my level wherever I am at that point, so... But I just thought it'd be more fun if I was in a slightly better than the starting ship when I actually activated it. So let's see, from here I'm going to Fannonville, which is directly above. They need spices, coffee, cotton, leather. Do they have any of those here? Just crafting tools. Any nearby? Doesn't really appear so. Not an easy reach anyway. So, Fannonville. Where's this Chell Parents again? That's way the fuck up there. I'm gonna take a pirate one for now and head up to the other one. Where are ye, scurvy dog? There he is. Whoops, I was hitting the wrong key instead of turning. Ah, man, I'm really flying around here like a drunk. That was some of the worst sailing I've done yet, because I was trying to do both keyboard and the mouse at the same time. Shouldn't do that. Yeah, I have been actually mostly using the mouse because it does seem to work very well. But when I go into combats, I was trying to use the keyboard because I thought it would give me better maneuverability, but all I do is end up spinning out of control or overturning and stuff. So, I'll try to just keep using the mouse. Thank you. It's a good it does work better for most of the rest of it. Is it worth picking these things up? I mean, it seems like it is. It only takes a second. Seems like a distinct advantage of the Sojourn, or whatever their name is, nationality, since you get that right from the start of the game. I should probably be doing that whenever I can. I still have to go to Shenover, so is there anything else that's heading that way? Alternatively, what do they look for in Shenover? Meat and coffee, I don't believe they have those here. just going to try to grind out... I should have got that. Grind out a couple of these quests real quick. See where I stand. I was thinking about buying the Sloop of War, but I'm guessing from what you said so far, I can see you know a lot about the game, and a lot of people are saying not to bother with that and to skip right past it to the schooner. I could already afford the Sloop of War. Oh, here's some interesting sales I found. Let's go and put those on right away. And you see, now I don't have the ability to sell this here. You said always sell over. I'll hold on to it for the moment, but maybe because it's a starting item that I had as well. Maybe certain places you can only sell them. But it's probably because it's a starting item. Or just worthless junk, effectively. Hey, now here's a possible, Bramerton wants spices, and this place has spice in abundance ×4, so I'll buy some spice. And this should get me 2 things at once. Let's head up there quick before it changes, because I believe there's some kind of dynamicness to the economy. I'm not positive of that, but... Another player. He was out here before. Profit of 25%. Oh, hey, no problem, man. Just talk whenever you can. It's all good. I'm trying to get a little bit of money. I must confess, I really want to buy the Sloop of War just because I know it's a little better than what I'm in now. Like, at least I could have 3 cargo going and stuff. At the rate I'm going, think how much longer it would take to get to 8,000, where I could be doing 3 things at a time. I want to buy it. Can't really afford anything else here. Here we go. Double passengers to Nashpur. That's pretty far away, but that should be pretty profitable. Don't buy items though, just grind out for them. Farming, probably. Makes sense. Wait a minute, where am I here? I'm trying to go to... Why is it showing me to go up here? Oh, my sightseeing trip. No. Wait, where am I? Where the frick am I? Yeah, I'm here. Well, I'm right in the middle, actually. I might as well go up there and knock that out real quick, I guess. Get that quest off. And I think after I do these quests, maybe I'll do my combat instance. Knock that off the list. I believe that's here. Yep. It'd be nice actually when you hover over the mini-map if it would, if you could just hover the cities directly. That'd be one piece of feedback I could already give. Or at least get the name, if not also the strengths and weaknesses or whatever, needs, shortfalls. Well, this trip right now is about the whole distance of the map, from the upper left corner all the way to the lower right. It's literally about as far as you can go in this map in one jaunt. Oh, that was profitable. Picked up another talent point. I've been saying how I wanted to get this luck going when I could. I feel like that's sort of like the magic find equivalent. However, I need to spend more points up here yet before I can do that, apparently. Reinforced hull seems useful. Damage 10% or accuracy 10%. That's a classic 3 choices. Defense, and then 2 offensive ones, but, you know, different enough. You get, they make sense differently, like accuracy versus damage. I'm gonna take damage. Ha! You should see that I've just chose that. I'm gonna go complete this quest at Descriptionville really quick, and then I think I might start that instance up. It's a neat little game. I think it has a lot of potential. I hope that there's going to be further development and additions to it over time. Although it's fairly complete now, I don't mean to shortchange it that way, but it'd be interesting to see how it evolves, I guess is what I mean to say. Whoa, you can go through the docks apparently. I didn't realize that. I have to ask if you guys could give me a quick minute or two, go top off my coffee, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think I want to try out that combat instance, try to knock that off my list here, and see what rewards I get from it and so forth. I'm still not able to sell this, only destroy it. I'll hold on to it for now. So I'm sitting pretty good on all the resources. Haven't had to buy any ever yet, just in accumulating them fine. We don't have any much money to spare or anything, so I think this would be a good time possibly to do this right away. So an instance. You create your own like private, level appropriate private region. And you can invite friends to, and you can make one that's either combat or for questing and trading. I'm not sure how the questing trading one works yet. I've never done that one, but I have done the combat one before. I can leave it at any time, but basically it's just going to be another map like the one I was just in, but there's pirates that control some of the towns, and it's kind of like a back and forth struggle to take the town from them, or to take the map from them. Let's get a quick look at the map. I only can see the place I'm in to start with here, so okay, what kind of choices do I have to start? See, I can buy the stuff to make lighthouses and guard towers, so I'll buy this. So I can make a guardhouse somewhere if I need it. And we should take any quests we can as we go. Did I get... Oh yeah, this thing's cool, man. I had this the last time I did this combat thing. You can like deform the map with it. Watch this. It like throws these things that will blow up some of the map and land. I'm not sure why. You know, I mean, there's some places that are kind of blocked off that ships can't get through, I guess, in the course of it, and you can unlock them. It's part of it. It's kind of neat. This makes me want to bomb the shit out of everything. I need to hire some people to help me here. Hey, that bandit 350, how you doing? Let me just run into you while you're repairing your critical damages. Oh, you got Project Zomboid? Oh, cool, man. It's a great game, isn't it? I believe there's another update, build whatever, 32 or whatever, 31, 32, 33, something like that, is coming out fairly soon. And I'm definitely going to be trying to stream a lot of that when the update comes out, check out the new features, maybe finally try to record some of it. I agree. I can't wait for the update either, man. Take him out already. I apologize for not talking there for a minute. I had just gotten some coffee and I was just doing a couple things real quick, so I'm back at it. Yeah, I've seen that video as well, Bandit. I may have seen the same one. I also saw the one. I'm looking forward to the one-day challenge mode they're adding. I don't know how feasible it's going to be. It looks damned impossibly hard. It's like a little tiny map, like with some homes, a little mall. Whoops. And you have one day to loot and do everything you can from that place and shore yourself up somewhere. Because starting the next day, it's sort of like 7 days to die. Just endless fucking hordes just homing in on you persistently. That video showed like the guy inside of this mall, and it looked like there was like several hundred zombies pressing against the glass trying to get in. It was crazy. I'd like to play that still even now. I mean, lately, if there's been one or two games near the top of my list that I want to stream the most lately, they've been like the typical 7 Days, Project Zomboid, Subnautica, and this really lately. But Project Zomboid's right up there. But with the patch coming soon, I don't know if it's worth investing. I've got a hang of the game enough now that I want to play for the longer term, and I'm sure I'm going to have to start a new world when the next build comes, so... Not positive of that, but it would not surprise me. Oh, look at this. 3 quests to the same city. Let's do that. And it's down here. Okay. We're off. You know what, Bandit? I do have Windward, and it was something else I always wanted to stream, but I have very little experience with it. But you've reminded me how much I wanted to play it, so... I think I will spend some time in my free time on that in the coming days, and see if I can get a hang of it enough that I could do something not too inept for a stream of it. It is a very cool game. I love those kind of games. I grew up on like the Settlers series, which was very similar to the way the whole Dwarf Fortress and Nomoria and towns and stuff had developed, where you're kind of more of a general overseer and you lay out how you want things to go, but your people are kind of individuals with their own personalities and needs, and they do things the way they best can or want. Just followed on your basic instructions and so forth. It looks like a lot of fun. For Dwarf Fortress? Yeah. I've played it, but not very much, I'll be honest. I watched a couple tutorial series and played it for a while, and I was enjoying it greatly for its depth, but it was also intimidating enough that I kind of never got back to it after a bit. What last build have I played? Of RimWorld? I forget the numbers. It's been probably 2 or 3. I remember I've gotten emails about the update from the guy. Probably at least 2 since I last played it. Yeah, exactly. There's so much to do. It's such a deep game, Dwarf Fortress. It's amazing. I'd love to see a game with that kind of complexity that also had some slightly more serviceable graphics. I think even like Nomoria level, it would be really amazing. Maybe one day Nomoria will start to approach the complexity of Dwarf Fortress. Towns sure as hell won't. That game got abandoned. Please do recommend. That sounds cool. So many games, so little time. You know, another game right on. It's not exactly the same, but it's sort of in the same, like, indie, cool, little upcoming survival game that a lot of people don't know about is Factorio. I have that as well. And I've played it quite a bit, but I've never streamed it really. I've always wanted to. But that's another one I've been meaning to get back to. So many fucking games, so little time. I keep thinking I should just like adopt some kind of just different game every day and just stream a different one every day for a couple hours and just get through a bunch of them and then see which ones people actually watch and enjoy and continue those after that. I'd like to stream more, but I often don't know what to play. The only thing that's really been successful for me most is 7 Days to Die. And I still love that game, but I'm kind of burned on it because I've streamed the hell out of it. I'm trying to record it. And Alpha 12's coming out soon, so I'm always trying to find something else that people will like. But whatever I pick, I only get 2, 3, 4 viewers. Where with 7 Days, I've had 30, 40 many times, and one time almost 100 people. And I did a 24-hour stream of it once. It was great. Yeah, Paradox Interactive's games are great. I've always wanted to try the Crusader Kings games, that they looked very complex as well. I'm not sure if it's Paradox, but I think it might be Warlock, Master of the Arcane 1 and 2. Those are kind of fun. They have another one like that was a fantasy-based something, I think. I can't remember. No, wait, that's by the people who made... I'm thinking of Endless Legend, Endless Space, something else. Never mind. Maybe Bandit. I mean, I'm not against it. If you mean Ryan, or if he's not around, I may play with you. I may, like, do something like, open my game up to anyone who's watching the stream at the time and just put a password on it so only people who are watching or follow me would know it. And, as long as people are cool, I'm glad to play with them. But if they're dicks, then I'd have to ban them and, you know, and so forth. But yeah, I'd be quite glad to try that. I can promise you when the next Project Zomboid build comes out that within 24 to 48 hours, if not possibly the day it comes out, but just depending on the timing, you never know, within a day or two, I will be streaming it and playing it. Yeah, I have Skype as well, but I don't use it a lot when I'm doing streaming and recording because it has a much higher overhead, memory-wise and stuff. We all prefer TeamSpeak, the people I play with. If you have TeamSpeak, it's probably best. If you don't, it's a really light install, really small. It's pretty simple. It's got really good quality. That would just be easiest. Everyone that I already currently work with, like Ryan and other people like the UPPG guys and so forth, we all use TeamSpeak. I have access to like 3 or 4 different TeamSpeak servers. Focus on capturing towns, not turrets. I just, as I was passing it, I was like, well, I don't know, just seemed like something to do really quick. I figured it was probably worth something. Oh, I know what you're saying, because this instance I need to capture towns. Yeah, you see, I'm sorry, I was kind of caught up in the quest I was doing and forgetting that I was in this combat instance, because I was kind of enjoying chatting with you guys. It was a little distracting from my purpose. You're right. Let's get to work here, clearing this instance up. I was kind of just on autopilot playing without even really thinking about what I was doing for the last 10 minutes or so. Smoked his ass. TeamSpeak 3, Bandit. Get that. So am I in this instance by myself? It is a private like, I didn't mind if I could open it to public. I know I could invite friends, it said. Well, I don't have anyone else currently that owns Windward on my friends list. I had bought one of those towers. Let's see if I can, I should have equipped it. Where is it? Is there a reason I can't equip that right now? Does it take a cargo spot? Oh, it's totally up to you, Leggy iPod. I wasn't really... I just wondered if it was... I thought it'd be cool if I could completely open it up or not. Like, let anyone in and get it over with fast. Yeah, I have to get rid of the stuff. That's what I thought. I was thinking I could drop that tower down by a town I'd just taken back, maybe. So let's get rid of some of this quest shit, and then focus on clearing the place out. If you want to add me, you can. The easiest way to find me is on the menu around the Twitch thing. I have buttons depending on your format. There's a Steam group. If you click that, I'm the admin of the group, and then you can add me. Yeah, I was gonna say though, I'm not sure that I'm going to play this like for hours or anything. This was just kind of like my first run with it, showing it off a little bit. Feel free to add me though, and I'll be glad to play with you in future, if nothing else. But I'll probably play this still for another, I don't know, 20 minutes or something maybe, and I'll at least complete this this objective. At least. Then I'll see where I go from there. Alright, this is all Pirate Central in here and down here. There's one up here. Let's head up that way to start. Ah! Whoops! Fire, fire, fire! You'll pay for this, Whiplash! Arr! Hey, Mordrake. This is a cool game, man. It's kinda like... I want to take this town over. It's kinda like Sid Meier's Pirates meets Diablo. It's pretty cool. Whoa! This guy came flying in out of nowhere. Spare us, Whiplash! Spare us! Aha, now I can put a tower down like I was saying before. I wanted to try that. Let's see now. Can I put it anywhere? Let's put it as close to the town as possible here. Mordrake, well, it's both, but I'm playing multiplayer, but it is both. Let me give you like a really quick, brief overview of how the game works. You can create random map seeds or draw them yourself with like a grid system here. There's 4 factions in the game. Red is like the... they are better fighters. Yellow and green, I forget which is which. One is diplomacy, one is trading, and blue are explorers. So they have different strengths. Everyone has a starting area, which is considered like your level 0 area. This is ours right here. If you look where it says requires, right here when I hover over it, that's 0 talent points is what that means. Each area as you go has a higher requirement. These outer ones are requirement level 6 and then level 9. So, you know, they're kind of like Diablo zones where the enemies get harder, the loot gets better as you work your way across the map. By default, all the factions are neutral to each other and fight pirates, but you can try to wrest zones from each other, and that initiates PvP battles for control of that zone. These orange zones are in contention, I believe. I'm not positive exactly how it works. But this is my nation's starting area, and I'm in the starting zone, and I could travel to either of these two nearby ones. But actually right now I'm in an instance. I've created my own individual combat instance, which was part of a quest storyline that I was just trying to knock out. So, it's a cool game. It's got this whole mechanic of taking over towns, either from pirates or players, to slowly wrest control of the map back and forth from each other. And so right here's my talent screen, by the way, as well, Mordrake. Then, like, this is like your skills tree, obviously. At the beginning here, you have stuff like reinforced hull and sails, better accuracy, better damage, diplomacy, steering, and they lead into similar things. Down here is more the group-related stuff. If you want to be like to be able to buff other players and stuff, you can choose specializations in here. There's like separate you know, people talk about things like they would in like Diablo or Borderlands, like farming certain quality items. Like I keep seeing down here, we're looking for people for a level 100 heroic farming instance and so forth. So like I said, it's like Sid Meier's Pirates meets Diablo. Little Borderlands, it's all in there a little bit. It's kind of neat. Get out of my way, Jesus. Oh, and you see how, send an invite to the instance? How do I do that? Do I just invite you on Steam? I forgot what your name was already, and I'm trying to find where you are on here. There it is. I've sent an invite to you on Steam if that works, but if not, you'll tell me what to do. But, what was I trying to explain yet still? Oh, I can't remember now. Okay. That just gets you to the server, but when I click the instance, the only option I have is accept to leave or decline. It says it's private. If I go to the player list, maybe? I can invite persons off of here, but now I've got to find you on the list. Okay. Cool, Mordrake. Thank you. Which is going to be fun because there's 160 people on here. There you are. See if that gets you in, I guess. I thought I found you and added you. The numbers you're giving are supposed to be what number you were on the list. But I right-clicked you and did invite before. Oh, there you are, 117. Rail Ocelot. Invite. Yep, says it sent you an invite. So I don't know. Ah, this must be you here. Well, here he comes, folks. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's only the two of us in here anyway. Who am I talking to, folks? Here he is. Nice looking ship. Very nice. Is that a brig? Looks cool. Oh, ouch. Let's take this town over. First I have some repairs to do I not? Yeah, I think he's a lot higher level than me. And I need to go to Artperbury, down below in the southwest of us. Oh wow. The I win button has appeared for me. Prolonged combat exposure has given your crew plenty of opportunity to sabotage nearby enemies. All it's up, so I'm going to push the button. I'm guessing you can only do that once in a while or something. Oh, is it done? Did we complete it? Oh, I believe this instance has been vanquished and all the pirate cities have been taken over. So that's how the instances work, and they scale with you as you go up in level. You can play with other people. It's supposed to shine best in multiplayer. So I'm not sure what else there is to do in this zone. Yeah, I can understand that more, Jake. I'm glad you checked it out. Yeah, I think that's probably the way I would go at this point, Leggy. I've got the ship that I wanted to jump up real quick, and I've got good 2,500 for investing and trading. That seems like a good thing. Yeah, I've completed most of the early quest lines that you have to do to trigger the game. That came up automatically, like you should do an instance. Well, I've done it. Now hopefully I won't be bothered anymore. So, but as I said, I think that I might stop here. I may stream still some more tonight, a different game. I want to check in with a couple of friends, see what they're doing. May come back possibly with Project Zomboid or 7 Days or Subnautica. But otherwise, I'll probably do something again tomorrow for sure. I'm going to try to stream every day this week, so... I may still keep playing, otherwise Rail, so laggy. So if you ever see me playing, just shoot me a message on Steam if you want to join up, do some stuff. Be glad. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back again as soon as I can. Good night, everyone.